Welcome back, everybody, to the Colorado Rockies franchise. And we did it after 3 seasons. We have brought a World Series championship to Colorado, but now you've won the title. Now the target is on our back. So how do we deal in the offseason now? We've built a pretty good core, so we'll see what kind of offseason that's going to be. But you can see in year number 3, we finally make the playoffs, and we get all the way to the World Series, and we win it. So I'm guessing our contract is going to be renewed. I mean, GM rating's just only a B, even though we won a World Series. I don't know. Should be an A, I would think. But you can see it has come to an end, but it looks like the Rockies are going to give us a chance, and we're going to stick with the Rockies, obviously. But you can see, I think other teams have given us the offer. Phillies, Tigers, Diamondbacks, Giants. But we're going to stick, obviously, with the Rockies. We're not going anywhere. We're going to try to repeat and win ourselves another World Series, maybe win back-to-back. We've built a fantastic core of players. Like I said, this is going to be an interesting offseason, what we're going to do. I think we have a few spots we have to look at. We'll get through some retirements first. Anybody big? Michael Wacha. DeGrom. Is DeGrom a Hall of Famer? I guess with injury. If he wouldn't have been injured as Zach Wheeler goes, if he would have had a healthy career, probably would have been a Hall of Fame pitcher. As for the Hall of Fame, Clayton Kershaw will make it. He is 100%, no doubt. Even though his postseason performance is not the greatest, he's a Hall of Famer easily. All right, we get to the offseason. Exclusive negotiations here. And looking who we got. Means, Payamps, Romano, Bednar, Ross. Pretty much a bunch of relievers. Then they got JT Realmuto. I'm thinking possibly right now just bringing back a few of these guys. But let's look at the roster first and see what we really need. Now, you can see starting pitcher with Means the decision. I think we're just going to let him walk. So we'll have May, Bieber, Dollander, Jaden Hill. And I want to give Will Warren probably a chance as well. I think we have 3 guys I'd rather fill in that number 5 spot. Jaden Hill had a fantastic season. I don't know how he's only a 77 overall. But Will Warren, Shane Dunham, and Memphis Madrado are number 1 pick. I'd like to see those 3 guys kind of go at it in spring training, and one of those be our number 5 starter. I'm fine with that. As for the bullpen, it's probably going to be a different bullpen. I don't know if we're going to bring back Romano. I know he was our closer last year, but he had an elevated ERA. And bullpen, the way it is in baseball, I feel like you have to kind of switch things around year after year, or just, I don't know, something goes wrong. You can't have the same guys there. So we might be looking for another closer. Catcher, do we give Drew Romo the shot? I don't know if he can be an everyday catcher. He's not that, he didn't have that bad of a production as a backup. I just don't know if he's going to be an everyday guy. We'll obviously have to take a look to see who's going to be, free agency. And first base, our number 1 overall pick this past year, Stephen Rivera. He's an absolute monster. 81 overall. He can play third or left. I might move him around. I'm thinking of possibly see if he can move to second base. Possibly. We'll see. But there's a good chance. He's going to be in spring training. A chance to make the big league squad right away. Right away. And second base, that's the thing. We'll see what free agents. So right now we're looking at a relief for sure. A second baseman maybe in free agency. Look at catcher. But as for outfield, I think we're fine. We have plenty of talent in the minors as well. So I don't think we have to really look at outfield at all. We got plenty of guys there. No, not at all. Jordan Beck, Zach Veen, probably battle it out. We have guys sitting down there going to get a chance in spring training, and Armstrong and Carrick. So I think we're fine. It's just second base, catcher, and probably reliever. And that's really about it. So we're going to offer Joel Payamps a 1-year deal. We'll offer him, see if he wants to come back. Just a 1-year deal, about $5 million. And then I think we'll do Joe Ross as well. 1 year, about 4.1. See if he wants to come back. And yeah, I think JT Realmuto, we're going to let him walk. It was a great year. I was glad to have him on the team. Can never beat veteran presence, but now as World Series champions, I think, everybody's prepared. But we head into free agency, salary arbitration. You can see who we have here. I possibly was thinking about maybe, if you remember last year, Brenton Doyle had a bit of an off year the year prior. And then this year, he just dominated in the playoffs. I was thinking about giving him a bigger type contract. I wanted to see what he wanted, about 5 years, about $150 million, so near $30 million a year. And I'd be willing to give Doyle that, but I think we're just going to offer arbitration this year and then maybe next year try to work out a deal. Same thing with Junior Caminero. I mean, he's only 24 years old. Give him a long-term contract, but he's only looking for a 2-year, about 28. You'd have to really work that out. And obviously, I think we're fine for right now. So I'll offer him a 4-year, $75 million, but we'll offer obviously arbitration as well. I'm not sure if he'll actually take that deal. But those are two guys that we have to look at long-term. I mean, Caminero is only 24, so it's even more long-term. Dollander, we're just going to offer arbitration. I definitely want to obviously bring him back. Hopefully, this is the year he takes off. I am really hoping this is the year. Jordan Beck continues to go up. I mean, obviously, the playing time with Zach Veen. You got plenty of guys. It's so many guys in the outfield. So there is a good opportunity for possibly some guys being traded. We just have a lot of talent there. I like Nunez. We got him in a trade as well, just as more of a backup infield when Jorge Mateo went out for the rest of the season. So I think we can offer him arbitration, even though that number is pretty high. That's a pretty high arbitration number, but it's about $3 million for him. Chivy, I definitely want to bring back. He was very productive in that setup role, so we'll offer him arbitration as well. Vodnik, I don't know. He kind of struggled a little bit. He's only 28, but you could see in 43 and 2/3 innings pitch, he had an ERA over 5. I think we're going to let him walk. And Owen Miller didn't get any big league time this year, just stayed in the minors. I think we're going to let him walk as well. But everybody else there will offer arbitration. Not sure if Caminero will accept that contract, but at least we'll bring those guys back as we head into free agency. So we were talking about position needs. We'll do second base. We'll definitely do reliever for sure and catcher. But you can see the rankings everywhere else. Completely different from just a year ago or over 2 years ago. We have completely built this team. A lot of talent is here. It's just those certain positions here or there. And I don't want to, it depends who's really out there. You always want to give your guys a shot in the minors a chance, especially the roster we have. We can give guys a shot. But let's get into the board here. I mean, we got Williams. Oh, man. I mean, this is already looking like a crazy free agent class. William Contreras is there. Logan Gilbert. Adley Rutschman. So you got Contreras or you got Adley Rutschman. It's just who do you want to go with, possibly of offering maybe a contract to one of those guys as your starting catcher. Man, look at this list. This is maybe the deepest free agent list I have seen. I mean, we're already at player number 20, and he's an 88 overall. That is crazy. This is an insane, deep free agent class. It really is. I mean, if you're looking for a certain position, certain player, you're going to probably find it here. I mean, we're going down to 50, and we're still in the 80s. Look how far Garrett Cole's gone. Jeez. All right, so we're going to go to the bullpen. We need lefties. Need at least one more lefty to go with Carson Palmquist. I mean, we got to go for it right here, right? Got Puck as well. So we're just going to put him on the board. We have the motivation increase. So we're going to go also for closer. And Felix Bautista. Yeah, a great season. Great season. 1.7 WAR as a closer. 52 saves. I know you got other guys like Duran and Williams there, but I think they're going to be in high demand. And I know we won the World Series, so, there's a good chance that other players would want to come here. But I think right now, I don't know if let's just stick with Batista for right now. We'll see how things work out. As for second baseman, Garcia, Albies got Bryson Stott. That's an interesting one there. Brandon Lowe, you got former Rocky Brandon Rogers. I mean, Devon can play everywhere, so that always helps out. But Bryson Stott, you can see he is going down a little bit, hits the age of 30. So last year, maybe a career high in home runs and RBI, hit 256. He's got a 734 OPS. He's got really good speed. But I'm not really enamored with anybody here. Honestly, I'm not. It'd have to be kind of like a slam dunk. I know we need that position, but I don't know. I don't see anything. Maybe we can move somebody from third base over. You got former Rocky Nolan Arenado there near the end of his career. Yeah, he's 36 years old, but he hit 36 home runs last year. So he still has it. Not really seeing anything I'd really want. Honestly, Adley Rutschman is the guy I want. Now, I know he is going down a little bit. He is 30 as a catcher, but he's coming off a great year. 29 doubles, 35 home runs, 95 RBI, hit 290, 910 OPS. I mean, he is still absolutely fantastic. Closer to home, obviously, out there in Oregon, goes to Oregon State. So let's put Adley Rutschman on our board. So there you got the 3 guys right there. We'll see how that works out and see where the percentages end up here. But got plenty of money to spend. But Logan Gilbert's going to the Diamondbacks, 7 years, $230 million deal. So that gives them a big-time ace. Jeff Hoffman going to the Pirates, 2-year deal. So they continue to up their game. And Edwin Diaz as well. So the Pirates, wow, going all out for bullpen. Devin Williams goes to the Braves. And you know what? We're just going to say no for that. There's no way we're going to sign him. That went through quickly, obviously. But Felix Bautista's at 19%. You can see there. Rutschman at 45%. And we're going to offer Rutschman a contract as we continue to sim through here. Now, this seems a little quick at the moment. And why we just kind of got through decisions. I did this entire offseason as Adley Rutschman is a Rocky. So we have found our catcher. This is a big-time signing. Man, this lineup is absolutely ridiculous. But Pablo Lopez, back to the Twins. I went through this entire offseason, and something just got jacked up with the file. It was crazy. And I was like, all right, I've already did this. I want to go through it as quickly as possible. So, sorry if this seems a little rushed. But that is why. I was just not in the mood to really do anything. So this is why this is rushed right here. We're trying to up the bullpen. Puck, Thompson. We still have Felix Bautista waiting to offer him a deal. Duran's going to go to the Tigers, so he stays in the Central. And he says not yet. As for Ryan Thompson, he signed. So we continue to get this new bullpen going. Thompson, we're still waiting on Bautista. Let's up the deal to Puck to get that big-time lefty as Bubic went to the Phillies. So, yeah, we're at 30%. We were never going to sign him in the first place. Maybe just go 2 years. That puts it up a 71% chance of signing. Yeah, let's just roll with that. See if he wants to sign. And the contract decision is in. And he signs. All right. We get another lefty out of the bullpen. Solid. Stays in the West. So, I love taking away somebody from a rival. Joe Ross decided not to accept our first contract, but we're going to try to bring him back. So, we'll offer him a deal right back again. We'll up it a little bit. What did we offer him? 4.5 the first time. So, let's see if Joe Ross wants to come back. And Joe Ross is back. We tried to sign him. He went to free agency and did not sign anywhere else, so he's back with us. Luis Robert Jr., he is going to the Orioles, who just continue to sign everybody. But we might get 2 Orioles back with Bautista and Rutschman. So we finally can offer Felix Bautista a contract. We're going to go 3 years, 16.63 per. Get the boost there. And here is the contract decision for Felix Bautista. And Felix Bautista has signed. We have a new closer. We have a dominant closer now. So I think our bullpen, we've really made some great decisions there as William Contreras signs with the Red Sox. And that's going to finish our offseason. That is it for the offseason. We get into spring training, but I love the signings. Continue to work on the bullpen. Get big time Felix Bautista, Adley Rutschman. Fantastic. And this is what we got here for spring training. We got Will Warren, Memphis Medrano, Dunham, Brecht, McMahon. I think we're going to put Sean Sullivan in there instead of Chris McMahon. But these 5 guys have a chance to be the number 5 starter going into the season. So we're just going to put them in the rotation, sim through, see how they do. Best guy wins pretty much. As for, here as offensive-wise, you got Benny Montgomery, Cole Carrig. Austin Hendricks in there. Charlie Condon. We'll have Rivera. He's going to get the initial opportunity. Doesn't mean he's going to be in the big leagues. I think we're going to jump into a game here against the Brewers, and we're going to check out some of these guys. Shane Dunham's going to be on the mound. We're not going to really get into the pitching. I just want to see the batters for right now. I kind of just want to let the simming kind of decide who's going to be our number 5 guy, because obviously it happens a lot. But I want to get into some at-bats with some of these guys. Can Benny Montgomery make a name for himself? A former first-round pick. Can he get up there? Possibly. Cole Carrick, same thing. We'll see. We'll see what these guys can do, but let's get into this spring training game. As rips this one up the middle for a base hit. Now, our outfield is stacked. It really is. You got, obviously, Brenton Doyle's going nowhere in center. We're going to try to sign him into a deal even after this season. Left field. Heston Kjerstad, we got him from the Orioles in kind of a swap, and really he was fantastic. As here is Stefan Rivera. Do we go Stefan? Maybe Stefan Rivera. He rips this one. Misplayed there at first. Montgomery slid back thinking it was to be caught, so that's not really his fault, but that was ripped. And that is going to be an out there at second base. But outfield, yeah, I mean, Kjerstad's pretty much, I think, got that settled and left. Doyle in center, and right field's the spot. Do you go with Jordan Beck? Do you go with maybe Zach Veen? Charlie Condon has a real chance. So in right field, it's definitely an interesting choice because Carter Field at the moment is not going to be, out there. I think right now his fielding still is only about 46. So he's not much of a fielder. He's going to stick at DH. So right field's a little open. Yeah, speaking of Carter Field, he's going to fly this one to left. The MVP last year, game-winning World Series home run. That is like a career year. That is unbelievable, but he flies out there. So the outfield's interesting. There is a chance to possibly make a move there in right field. We have so many guys, so I have to really think about that, what I want to do out there in right. Same thing, maybe Rivera takes over second base. Maybe he doesn't. We'll see. As Drew Romo grounds the ball out there, I still think he's going to be a solid backup. But here's Amador. I like Amador. He's going to still get the shot here to win over that second base position. As he rips this one, that's going to get down for extra bases. He'll be on his way to second base. Yeah, Rivera, even though, 81 overall, A potential, first round, first pick last year. This is his first professional action. Doesn't mean he's going to instantly win it. We'll see what happens here in spring. Now, just like Benny Montgomery, as we get to another position, here is Cole Carrick. Switch hitter, third round pick, ton of talent, can run, can field, very good hitter. He can play multitude of positions. As Carrick rips this one deep to right field, and this one's going to carry out of here. This is what I'm talking about, the outfield. There's so many guys. Who is going to take over that position, really? Who do you go with? Who do you trade? You can't hang on to everyone. The thing with Cole Carrick is that he can play multiple positions. So we can put him different places. I'm so interested to see what he can do. He's getting his first real action up here in the bigs. Him and Benny Montgomery. So we still have so much young talent on this team. It's crazy. It really is. That's why I'm not trying to go too crazy with, free agency. We got through it pretty quickly. I'm not going all out. I want to give these guys an absolute shot. I want to see what they can do. We have enough talent already, bringing in Junior Caminero, Brent Doyle, all these guys that, some positions, we don't need an all-star at every position. And I want to see what some of these young guys, let's give them a chance to prove themselves. So we've now already brought in a World Series, let's bring him in. So here's Rivera's second at bat as he ripped that one to first before with the force out at second base. 1-0 pitch, and he rips this one. This one is on a line. This one is carrying, and this one's out of here. That's what he could do. Maybe one of the best talents out of the draft. The dude's already an 81 overall. It is just crazy that he is here in spring training in his first full season, 2-run shot. Will we see more of that this year as now Cole Carrick back to the plate, rips this to third, misplayed, but he's got the speed to beat it out. I'm telling you, this guy, I don't know if he'll make the big league squad out of spring, but, if he hits well and he starts performing well in AAA, continues, it's going to be tough not to keep him down there as he's going to steal second base as well. He is in there. He's got just a great arm, and I love when players can play everywhere. And it's the same thing. When you're a switch hitter as well, that really helps out as Aaron Shunk's going to rip it, and Carrick's going to score easily now with the stolen base. And he is in there. 5-0 lead here in the seventh inning. Obviously not really too concerned about wins, losses in spring training. But liking what I am seeing, that is for sure. But not here, as Coleman's allowed 2 runs. Let's bring in Joe Ross. And he allows a grand slam. So a 6-run eighth for the Brewers gives them the lead 6-5. All right, let's go to the bottom half of the eighth. We got Rivera up again, 1 for 3. Make it 2 for 4 as he rips this one. Doesn't have enough, and it's off the wall. He'll be on his way to second base. Already seeing the power from this guy. What draft picks? Him and Carter Field. It's crazy. Charlie Condon to the plate. Condon gets a hold of this one. This one carrying deep to center field. It's going to run out of steam at the wall. I was thinking about possibly charging up there, but we'll just stick there at second base with one away. I'd love to see Charlie Condon step up as well, but so far nothing. As Drew Romo to the plate. I'm sure Romo's a little disappointed, but still, he'll be up in the big league squad, making some contributions as Romo rips this one deep. This one carrying, and it is out of here. And we will retake the lead here in the 8th inning as a Drew Romo 2-run shot. That's what you want to see. Make it that competition, bring the best out on you for sure. All right, we regain the lead. Now we got Felix Bautista coming into the game to try to close it out. Hopefully we see a lot of this season. 0-1, swing and a miss on the slider. I mean, when he's that big, I mean, it just looks like that ball gets on you in a second. And then he brings that nasty splitter for strike 3. So 2 away here in this 9th inning, trying to close up this spring game, just getting used to Bautista. He's just got nasty stuff. I mean, 101 on the hands. Good luck with that. 0-1, fouls away in the 99. Thinking now we bring that splitter, see if he gets the chase. Exactly it. I mean, that pitch is, you're thinking it's 100 miles an hour, and then all of a sudden it just dies off. It's 10 less. It's like unhittable. I mean, it's just crazy how good he is. I cannot wait for Bautista. Like I said, I hope we have a ton of that. But we get the victory there, and now let's just sim the rest of spring training, see where the chips fall. Let's see. All right. Will Warren, 3.49 ERA, 1.31 whip. 0-3, I don't care about that. Madrano with a 3.64, 1.25 whip. Dunham struggled. Brecht struggled, and Sullivan really struggled. So I'm thinking Will Warren will be the number 5 guy. Madrano was close, but I think we'll give the first shot to Will Warren. As for batting-wise, Rivera really struggled. 163 and 86 at bats with 4 home runs. He struggled a lot. Charlie Compton, only 22 at bats, hit 045, so he will be sent down for sure. Montgomery hit 316. That is great to see. And look at Cole Carrick, he hit 471. Now, it's only 17 at bats, but 471. Man. That's a tough decision. Yeah, Dunham and Madrano will go down. And, yeah, Brecht will go down for sure. Same thing with Sullivan. Let's do our draft pick, Rich Gallo. Let's send him up to AA. Yeah, let's go down to AAA for Sullivan. Rivera, I think with that, let's move him down to AAA. Maybe he's not quite ready yet. We'll give Amador the start. You obviously still got Cole Emerson down there as well. Outfield, Benny Montgomery will send him down, but great to see him perform well. And Cole Carrick, I got to make a decision on that one. Condon's definitely going to go down. It's just too many guys. You got Beck, Kerstead, Veen. He still has 3 options, so we're fine with that. I mean, you can't get rid of Veen. I mean, he performed well. He looked good the end of last year. Really good playoffs. Really good World Series. So he's not going anywhere. I think Cole Carrick has to be sent down for sure. But he is definitely on the radar to make his way up. If any injuries happen, anything like that, he's on his way up. As we'll head into the regular season, we take on the Pirates. We don't even get a home game. We're defending champs. We can't even start at home. Are you kidding me? But here's the rotation. Bieber, Mayhill, Dolander, and Will Warren. You got Palmquist, kind of the long relief guy, another lefty. Rasmussen, Puck, Ross, Thompson, Chivy, and Felix Bautista. Very solid bullpen. We'll absolutely take it. At least we don't only have one lefty in there now. That's good to see. Lineup, kind of the same. Doyle, Caminero, Carter Field, Tolia, Tovar, Rushman in there at 6. I mean, this lineup is ridiculous. This has got to be the best lineup in baseball. We stayed healthy last year. That's going to be our only caveat. I mean, can we stay healthy? If we could stay healthy, that is fantastic. We'll be right back at it, I think. That'll be the real key. We stayed pretty healthy last year. We'll see what happens. But all in all, like I said, we got Bautista and Rushman. So that is big acquisitions there to fill some gaps. But I'm excited about some young players. We're going to get into season number 4. We're going to try to defend this World Series. It's going to start off with a heck of a game, taking on Paul Skeens, who we saw in the playoffs last year. They were the number 1 seed in the NL, but we'll take on them, see what they had. They made some acquisitions. This is going to be an interesting season once again, see how it plays out, and maybe we can go back-to-back It's not easy. It is not easy for sure with the target on our back now. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.